I'm talking to Bill Davidson, who is great-grandson of William A. Davidson, one of the three founding brothers of the Harley-Davidson Motorcycle Company in 1903. And we're here in Albury, and we're celebrating 100 years of the Harley-Davidson brand in Australia, which began in Brisbane at the Wacker. What was the dealership, Bill?
It was Morgan and Wacker Motorcycles at that time.
1917. And just very quickly, your family tree, what's your heritage?
So William A. was my great-grandfather. My great-uncles were Walter and Arthur, his brothers. And then their good friend was Bill Harley. But William A., and then my grandfather, William H., was president of the company from 1942 to 1972.
Right.
My father, Willie G., joined the company in 1963, and he somewhat retired in 2012, and he was our chief styling officer, as well as one of the 13 executives that purchased the company back from American Machine and Foundry, AMF,
right,
in 1981.
Right.
And then I joined the company in 84, and my sister joined the company.
Straight out of school?
Pretty much so.
Yeah.
I did that mandatory after college backpack trip to Europe.
Yep.
For about a month and a half, and that was awesome. But as soon as I got back from that, I was in the company.
Well, given the heritage, which everyone who knows anything about Harley-Davidson knows, it's neck and neck as the oldest motorcycle brand in the world. Probably the oldest continuous in that respect, certainly.
Yes.
Now, you play largely on the heritage. Things have changed, obviously, to make way for technology, but there is always that very firm respect for heritage and tradition.
Yes.
Now, one of the most interesting announcements recently was Harley-Davidsons are going to release 100 new models in the next 10 years.
Yes.
And we've seen the Milwaukee engine come out recently, so you guys are really picking up the pace.
Yes, we are.
In that respect.
Yes.
What can you tell us about these 100 models?
I can tell you it's going to be very, very exciting. And that's about it. No, you know, we've been working really, really hard and really cranking up our product development machine.
Yep.
Which is styling, engineering, manufacturing, cost, and really making sure that that formula is working very effectively and very efficiently. And because we've perfected that more and more over the years, we're able to manufacture and develop these motorcycles much more efficiently and effectively than we have in the past. The other thing that we've really cranked up is listening to customers. For example, the Street Rod, which we just introduced, which is one of the 100, we did over 3,000 customer interviews.
Yeah, this is a 750 water-cooled twin?
Yes, yep, with the high output motor.
Yep.
And what's awesome about our focus on the customer and making sure customer is number one is we're going right after they're fixing or giving them what they want in a motorcycle. So we talk to the customers, in this case 3,000 interviews. We are able to take that information, that data, and downsize it to a specific, okay, what does that mean? Is it more performance? Is it a different chassis? Is it improved suspension? Is it better ergonomics? And we're really able to give the customers what they want by utilizing that data and engineering the bike to meet those specifications.
Right, so even like you already told us that the 750 Street Rod is ready to go. You can buy that now.
Yes.
We've also got the Road King Special, which is another part. So we've got 98 to go, right?
We have 98 to go.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about the Street Rod. I rode one today.
Oh, good.
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 It's got lots of power. It's effortless, I think, is the word I wanted to say. And it was just fabulous to ride on the road.
Wonderful.
This was also a result of a lot of customer feedback?
Yes. We did, as I mentioned, about 3,000 customer interviews.
Yeah.
And gathered data. And when we do these, the surveys are very pointed, very focused to get customer feedback that we're looking for, so that we can basically engineer the bike around those customer specifications.
Now, I might have said, what did I say before? I meant Road King. Did I say Road King before? Because with the Milwaukee 107 is the one that I wrote. I might have said
Road King, the Road King Special.
Yeah. So what is special about the Road King Special?
So it's the graphics,
the
paint, the handlebars, the wheels. I'm trying to remember.
Because the model itself is what, maybe 20, 25 years old, something like the Road King?
The Road King we introduced in '94. And it's been a very, very popular motorcycle. Great for the company. Yep. And what's great about the Road King is you can dress it up, you can dress it down. And it's a great motorcycle. And the new Road King Special with the Milwaukee 8 engine in it, it gets up and goes. It feels great with the 107. And then we have the new Screaming Eagle Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, and Stage 4 kits, what you can apply to that motor. And what's really cool, those performance kits, because we designed them in conjunction with the engine, they're all covered under our warranty, our 2-year warranty, which is unheard of in the industry.
So even though Harley-Davidson make 250,000 motorcycles a year, with all your customization options, it's almost fair to say there's no two the same.
that is correct. And that's the beauty of our brand, right? And we often say our brand is much more than just a motorcycle. The motorcycle is the target, right? That's your ticket in. But once you're in our world of Harley-Davidson, the customization, the experiences, the customer gatherings are significant. And what happens is people want to individualize their motorcycles. They want to make them their own. They want to adjust the seats, handlebars, put graphics on them, paint them, put our parts and accessories on them to make them their own. And when they go to an event, it creates curiosity, a lot of discussions, and the whole thing is just a phenomenal business process.
Now, as you're doing that, that reminds me, we've got to finish up now. Thank you very much for your time.
You're
welcome. My
welcome.
last very quick question is, obviously there's plenty of competition. There's always been lots of competition in the motorcycle arena. People have tried all kinds of different things with mergers with brands and all that kind of stuff. Where do you see Harley-Davidson in, say, 10 years' time, after we've got 100 models at the market?
Well, I think Harley-Davidson's going to continue to focus on their customer, customer being number one. We're going to continue to focus on our philosophies around look, sound, and feel. And we are going to continue to support our dealers. We have the best dealer network in the world, and we're very proud of that, because it's a place for our customers to go and hang out.
And we're here with one right now here in Albury, aren't we?
We are, and it's good to be here.
Okay.
Phil's Garage.
Phil's Garage. Bill Davidson, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great.